Look at that.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
Okay. All right. I think I like how that one goes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I can feel that one.
Absolutely.
It's kind of smooth.
I love it.
I'm in Batman right now.
That's right.
Welcome everybody to the TMC4JMC show. I'm your boy TMC, and this is my baby.
Hey guys, I am JMC and I love my baby.
I love my baby. Look at you beating me to the I love my baby.
Well, every once in a while I have to.
It's a race.
You're so quick with it.
It's a race. Yeah, because, I love my baby. I'll be loving my baby all the time. It be on.
What's going on with you?
Stuff. This week, it was a pretty okay week. Nothing, I don't feel like much happened. I feel like last week we got really political. And to be honest, it kind of bummed me out a little bit.
Yeah.
And so this week, I'm kind of more like blah, more chill.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that it comes off that way in the show. I hope that the show is a little bit more, wholesome and chill and
Cool.
funny. How about you? How you feeling?
I'm doing okay. Just kind of blah, ready to get back to normal, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
A little, just completing little projects outside, little projects inside, just things that you delay throughout your normal life.
You finally did cut grass a little bit.
Yep. Started reorganizing the craft room. So.
Yeah. Well, you got some plans?
I think so.
What are you thinking about doing?
I don't really want to.
Stay tuned.
I don't really want to say yet.
You got to tame the beast before you let it out of the cage.
I don't want to do anything I've done before, so I want to pick an original project, and maybe I'll let you in on it later on.
All right,
maybe.
All right.
We'll see. Right. We'll see how it turns out.
Any thoughts of like where you might go, or is it like
we have a cricket machine, as you know, and I don't think we've used it to its potential yet, and I'm looking to incorporate that into something. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Same here. I'm hoping that, I'm looking forward to see what you have. And hopefully I can join you in on some of those things, if you allow me in.
I'll leave the door open every once in a while so you can peek in.
Okay. All right. Looking forward to seeing your blue steel.
I have been watching a new show my sister turned me on to this week, Little Fires Everywhere.
Okay.
It is on Hulu, and it is Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon.
Okay.
Love Reese Witherspoon. I think she's a great actress.
All right.
It is.
I like her as well.
First season. I believe they just ended the first season. I think I'm pretty caught up, and oh man, I watched it. I started watching it Friday night, and I was done watching it by Saturday morning.
So, what is it about?
It is Kerry Washington is a single mother with deep secrets from her past that catch up with her later in the show. Reese Witherspoon plays an all-American woman. Grew up, comfortable, and her parents are wealthy. She marries with a good dude. They have great kids, and then that starts to unravel, what it looks like on the outside, all nice and squeaky.
So she has her own story.
Absolutely. And their lives get intertwined in a really, really interesting way. And it's a good show. I recommend it to anybody out there who's looking for something new. You just let it sink in. After the first episode, you'll be hooked.
Time jumping and all that stuff.
They do, a lot of, which I love back, when they do the back, what do you call that? A backflash?
Backflashes.
Backflash. I like flashbacks. Yeah. Sorry, speaking of little English. They do a lot of those because I love seeing backstories. I just like seeing it as opposed to just hearing it. So it's a good show. Like I said, I recommend it.
Well, that is good story.
You'll thank me.
Sure. Well, but just to, touch on it a little bit or get into it a little bit. After This Is Us, which I miss after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, now, but don't you get a little tired of this whole time jumping situation, or do they do it well?
They do it well. I guess it depends on what you're watching that has it in it. But like This Is Us, and then this show does it well.
Okay.
There are other shows where it like the flashbacks confuse me.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like they throw too many flashbacks and fast forwards in it, and it starts to meld together. You're not sure where you are in the end.
Like, I love Westworld, and I'm enjoying. We just caught up with the second season. We starting the third season. Actually, we started the third season, and we're like, one episode? Maybe we're starting the second episode now.
Yeah.
And I love it. I like the third season. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. But I do feel like Westworld is like they're jumping on that whole time jump, flash forward. When is this? What is now?
Yeah, it was confusing
to
me
the point where they're
first.
like, look, I know I'm human,
right?
I know I'm a host.
Yeah.
So if the point of this show is to convince me too that I don't know what's what, you're not doing it. So just let me watch the show. And,
yeah.
But I get it.
I'm hoping the last season. It took me a while to catch up to, the what happened that led to this, and it's just so much mixing in of the time periods that it confused me for a long time. I don't think I caught up until maybe the second to last episode of the season.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, oh, okay. And then I started connecting the dots, but it had me super confused.
And sometimes
this season, I'm still trying to figure out where we're going.
Well, sometimes it feels like that's what they want. Like, you not know what's going on until...
Well, they did a good job.
Until they reveal it. This season, basically, Dolores is out of the park.
Yes.
And the question is now, and I guess she's going to take down humanity, whatever that means.
I suppose, yeah.
At this point. But...
I feel like they're taking a long time to get to it.
Well, it's just the first episode.
I know. I guess I was expecting too much. I was so impatient.
And it looked like she's getting close. I mean, she got to the point where they kidnapped her, and she had to
yep,
do some old gangster host shit.
Yep, fight for her life.
So yeah, I'm with that, but
I'm looking to catching up to the rest.
Yeah,
of it.
So that's basically it. They're out, and she brought Bernard out with her.
Yes.
And she brought someone else out with her.
Yep.
She came out in Hale's body, but we don't know if she brought Hale out with her.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know who that third one is. So I guess that's another, cool gem that we can wait for. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Not to mention that she brought back all those cores from some of the others, too.
She did?
Those little balls, those little steel balls.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. One was Bernard's.
Mm-hmm. And the other one was Hale.
We don't know.
Oh, we're not sure. But she had like 5 of them in her bag.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I thought she had like 3, but she had 5.
No,
okay.
Yeah, she had a few.
Okay, so we don't know who all she brought back. We don't know if they are copies of the same person. We don't know anything. We just know that she's out and she's going to take down humanity.
Yeah. Man, I can't wait to catch up. I hope they don't jump the shark.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of that.
Me too. They've been signed for season 4, so I'll be on for the ride. Another show that you've been watching actually is back. It's called Into the Dark. It was with that hot blonde chick.
Oh, it came back.
Well, hot blind chick. Yeah.
It's already.
I think it's a couple episodes in.
Huh. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Netflix is letting me down there because it's on my list, and I don't know why they didn't pop it up.
It's on CW, so it's a CW show.
Oh, so it's the current season. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the app.
We got to catch up because I like that first season. I've been waiting for it to come back.
Yeah. And the other show that you watch just started, The Good Girls.
Good Girls, yeah.
Yeah, that's back. Which is,
they kind of let me down the last season. I thought that was going to be their last season, seriously, because it wasn't all that great.
Oh, okay.
I think they're taking it a little too far. Gets a little old after a while, But you know what? I'm going to watch this season because I have to watch these shows until they die. Because if not, I'm just going to wonder.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of feel, I'm glad stuff is on. Like I said, I'm definitely going with Westworld. Into the Dark wasn't really. I think I turned you on to it, but
and you do that all the time with things. I became a vegetarian because of you. Oh, don't you remember that day? Oh, so. Let's stop eating meat. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like 3 days in, you're like, I need a burger.
He was like,
And then years later,
here we are. Yum, yum, yum.
But you do that with so much stuff. There's so many shows you turn me on to, and then I have to finish them on my own.
Because, like I said, I have the eye. I can probably do a review show of shows that I stopped watching,
and I could probably finish them for you.
Exactly. Like here's the reason why I started watching it and why I stopped watching it sometimes before the fucking credits of the first show starts running, like the opening credits. Like I'd be like, yeah, but you should watch it, baby.
Yeah, you do it all the time. Hey, there's a show on. Give it a try. I think you'll like it. Have you watched it? No, but I think you'll like it.
So yeah, but I wanted to kind of. I know I said I didn't want to say anything political or anything like that. Mm-hmm. But I do have one kind of. It's not a grinding my gears. I don't need to grind my gears or anything like that. But
yeah.
I do have a little something that I just think it's a point that should be made about what's going on right now.
Are you going to play the grind my gears thing?
It's not a grind my gears episode.
Okay.
I don't think it should be a grind my gears segment.
Oh, maybe next time. I love that intro.
Maybe I should leave the fan on. It could be a blow my
no, let's not.
A blow my top, I don't know. It's just something that I think that is noteworthy.
Okay.
I know that we are like, and it sure as hell isn't a, come on guys, we gonna get through this. Because I don't know.
It's not, you're not putting one of those out?
We ain't gonna get through this. Not everybody's gonna get through this. And what I mean by that is like businesses and things like that. It's time, and just people in general, because hey, at this point in 2020, this is one of the times where you're your own business.
Yeah.
We are all individually our own businesses, especially if you got a social, and EIN is super easy to get. So it's gonna be time. It's time that we might not come out of this the way it was.
Yeah.
Certain things that were fashionable, certain things that were hitting, certain trends that were on might not be hitting and trendy after this.
Absolutely.
And, back when Obama, in the Obama terms, and the Democrats wanted to get single payer out there, let the government, pay for healthcare.
Right.
And everybody was like, no, I screwed up. And, Democrats was like, yeah, but, there's so many problems with the system that we have right now. And they were like, yo, but the free market will fix that.
Okay.
Guns, free market will fix that. When these companies spill oil everywhere and fuck things up, free market will fix that. A company says something that they shouldn't say, or they treat their customers, or they treat their employees a certain way. The free market will fix that. Conservatives and the Repubs love to free market.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, this situation is the same. The free market will fix this. You know what I'm saying? So if your company right now, you might have to stay in a freaking house because, what's going on with this, but you might not get through this.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't going to get through this.
Just keep it real.
If your business was a business that can't adapt right now, you ain't gonna get through this.
No, you ain't. You gotta adapt.
So this is kind of the anti-commercial of the, hey guys, I love you guys.
We'll get through this if we stick together.
Through this, guys. Let's stick together. No, this is you might be fucked. You might have to go back to the lab and figure it out.
Reformulate.
And figure it out.
And adapt.
That's what the free market is going to expect from you if you want to continue to play in the free market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why it's the free market. Anybody can get in and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. So
I think it's doable.
You might have to get your bootstraps again
Yeah.
and get the pulling back up. So
Absolutely. You can't just lay down, take it, and let it drown.
So while that argument worked, whenever somebody else is trying to make change and make a better system or make a better whatever, never mind where that healthcare would be at right now, how a lot of people would be feeling a little less stressed right now with this going on. I mean, like, I don't even know what the situation is with all the layoffs and people who lose their job and their healthcare situation. That single payer sounds a lot, mighty fucking fine right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But regardless, they don't let this freaking vaccine. What does this vaccine cost? Like $10,000.
I heard some of them are really well. If you have the money, I heard that I just heard rich people can afford them. It'll probably cost somewhere around $10,000.
Yeah, and so everybody else just got to take like generic, or they give you treatment. You still got it, but we're gonna treat you and hope your body fix it. Whereas all the rich people get all the vaccine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of us ain't gonna have insurance. You know what I mean? Because we lost our job.
No, hospitals can't turn you down. They have to give it to you. You're just gonna be getting a bill.
And I don't know if you can. What do they? Do they have to give you the vaccine, or can they just treat you? You know what I mean?
I think that is part of treating.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like, sure, you break your leg, they can go into your knee and give you microscopic surgery and fix it like brand new, or they can like, I'm gonna put a splint on it.
Yeah, I think if it needs extreme measures, they go to extreme measures.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just stabilize them. As long as you stabilize, I think, I don't know. I think that's a little fantasy privilegey like that. I think money talks. Like, I think the hospital know that they're not going to be able to recoup this. Why are we going to waste this vaccine, this dose on this bum here? Like,
let's see.
I mean, he might not even be a bum. It might be me. This bum TMC.
I hope they don't start turning people down for that reason.
I don't know, but all I know is like
that would be super messed up.
Insurance would be dope right now for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
But we don't have it. We didn't want it.
We can't dwell on it.
We didn't want it. So now it's
collectively.
Yeah. So now it's free market time, baby.
Yep.
Free market. And with that said, for those of you that I need to go outside and I need to get my hair done and I need to fix people's hair, free market.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Maybe you're gonna have to start teaching people how to do it over Zoom.
Yeah, apparently there's a lot going on over Zoom.
Okay, get your scissors out.
Yeah.
It's cutting with Kathy.
Oh, I can't wait to see the after videos. It's the smart ideas that lead to the great ideas.
We all like our sci-fi movies, but we might be in that right now. You know what I'm saying? We might be in a sci-fi movie in a world where your ass have to stay in the house. You might not make it.
And that's our new conspiracy.
Yeah. Oh, we is gonna make it. We don't make it. So, I've been hearing a lot of like cool like words now. 44.
What?
I'm 44.
44. Oh,
I don't even
44.
know. I don't even know if I should even say that on the air now, but I mean, people can find out if they check out my Facebook page.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure
I never hide it, but
it's out there somewhere. You can probably Google it and find it.
But yeah, Google it, find it. Tell me what you find when you Google me. Thank you.
Don't.
So that I can be like, oh, I got Googled. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I got Googled.
What has changed, do you think?
No, nothing changed. But I heard this word the other day, and it's probably old. I mean, in fact, I think it's old. Like Cardi B, I think used to say it. Like shmoney.
I first started hearing her say it when she first showed up on Love and Hip Hop.
I love it. I love that word.
But
shmoney.
I want to say that I heard it in the rap video either just before her or just after her.
I love that word, shmoney. I
I
think
think it's such a funny word.
I want it. I want it. I think it doesn't matter how old you are. You should be able to say shmoney. It's just funny.
I don't know. Like, can you imagine your grandma saying shmoney? Can you imagine? Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, let me get you some shmoney.
Do you need some shmoney?
You want some shmoney?
Can you imagine grandma?
Hold on, I only got about maybe $20. You want shmoney? Shmoney.
Yeah, you think grandma gonna be saying shmoney?
Maybe, but what I wouldn't want to be like is, come on, grandma, don't reach into your bra and get your shmoney. Leave your shmoney in your bra. I don't want to have to say that to my grandmother. I don't want to have to be like, no, grandma, you don't have to. Nah, give me your shmoney.
But you know who I can't hear saying it? Your mom.
My mother?
Yeah.
Saying
I could
shmoney?
say, but yeah, because she can be funny when, during regular things. Like, she could probably, like, if she got her stimulus check, she'd probably be like, I just got my shmoney.
I'm in the shmoney.
I could hear her saying that.
I'm in the shmoney. Yeah, and I think, I think she likes Cardi B. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. She's up on all that.
But do you know if she likes Cardi B or not?
I'm sure she does.
I would assume she does.
Yeah.
In fact,
Faye and I have similar tastes when it comes to that.
Yeah, I'm going to say here on the TMC4JMC show that my mother is a fan of Cardi B.
Yeah, I think she finds her amusing and
by the
entertaining.
next show, I am going to confirm if she's a fan of Cardi B or not.
Okay.
And if she isn't, I apologize in advance, Cardi B.
And we'll ask her if she's actually used the term shmoney.
That I don't think. I don't think my mother's used the term.
I think she would, though. If she hasn't, I think she would.
I guess she would if it ever came up, like, in maybe in a crossword puzzle, But I could be like, she'd be like, you know what? She would use the word shmoney, but here's how she would use it. Hey, Thomas, what the fuck is shmoney? That's how she would use it. Why the fuck they call it shmoney? But what's the shma for?
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this. We were chilling.
In fact, what is the shma for? Is it smart money?
No, I just think it's, I don't think it's anything.
Oh, see, now I'm putting too much thought.
Yeah, way too much thought.
What was you going to say?
No, well, the reason why is I can picture her, I can imagine her saying that to you. And that's because she comes from her own time where there were different terms that they used. Remember, we had a conversation with Cousin Mikey years ago, and Cousin Mikey's going to go pick up trees.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Your mom's like, trees?
Trees.
Back in my day, we called it tie stick.
Tie sticks. You know what? Google tie sticks.
Is it tie or Tide, like the detergent?
I think it's
Or is it tie like T-I-E?
I think it's T-I-E sticks. I don't even know.
I don't doubt the sticks part.
I don't even think it's two words. I mean, I don't even think it's one word. I think it's two words. Tie, space, sticks. And then you probably going to have to tell Google, like,
in my head, I'm picturing like
comma weed.
This stick that looks like it's wrapped in weed for some reason. In my head, that's always
But
what
why
I
would they be
pictured.
wrapped in the
Oh,
weed?
it's Thai, like Thailand. Thai. It's a very high grade marijuana.
Oh,
which is wrapped around a stick. That's exactly what I thought it was.
Why would it's high grade? Like, see, that's just it. Seemed like back in the day, everything was high grade.
It's high quality marijuana bud that is wrapped around a thick stem from a cannabis plant with hemp rope.
Oh,
and this is done to compress the buds and dry it at a slower pace.
But do you smoke the whole thing?
Well, you don't smoke it on the stick, I was assuming.
But then you got to take it off the stick and then grind it up.
Yeah.
So now I need to talk to my mom.
Yes.
I need to know, like, in that time when it was delivered to her, was it delivered to her in a bag or was it delivered to her?
Or was it like a lollipop where just the top was wrapped?
I know, right? It's stick.
Like, that is how I'm picturing it.
Like,
you know the swirly lollipops? They look like sticks, but they're swirled and they're colorful.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing, just made a bud.
You know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing, how now you can go to your your homie or whatever, and in fact, you can go to somebody right there on the street, and you can kind of do the five, where you do the five and you like hand him the whatever or her. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to whatever, and they kind of hand you the whatever, and you do that little. And in the end, they walk away with the money.
Yes.
You walk away with the goodies.
So inconspicuous.
Yeah. I don't see that happening with a tie stick. I hear you giving that person the money, and then they like, all right, and they go around the corner, and you hear,
Yeah. I know.
and they come back with a fucking twig.
I mean, from the pictures that I'm finding on Google, it's exactly that. It's just like a dowel, like a wood dowel, and it's got buds wrapped around, like held together by a cord.
Do you buy it by the inches? Like, yo, let me give 2 inches of tie stick.
It might be by the weight.
I need to ask my.
Yeah, you know what? I'd be curious to know what they went for. We're gonna have to call Mom and have a dinner conversation one time.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it.
I can't wait. I love talking to Faye. I think she's so great.
Happy 420, everybody.
Happy 420.
So, I have the gist of 420, but what was the whole story behind 420? Like,
Well, I know that. Okay, so the research that I have compiled.
I trust you, baby.
Excuse me, not Corona. So, from the research that I have compiled, in the 1970s, originally it was thought that in the 1970s, somewhere out in San Rafael, California, somewhere, it was the code that police used for marijuana usage. When they were reporting marijuana usage, they would use code 420. Some local heads got a hold of that, and it's been going around ever since.
That's not the story.
But that's not the actual story. Although it started in the right place around the same time in the 1970s. It was actually like a group of 3 guys or something in high school that they called themselves the Waldos based on where they hung out by a brick wall. Not that it was their name or anything. They had found a map to a field where there was a dude that grew marijuana plants.
Okay.
And he was going to be away for a while and wasn't going to have anybody tending to them. So these guys really wanted to find it. So every day they would plan to meet at 420 after football or baseball practice or something, and go searching for it. And every day they would meet at 420. So they would see each other in the hallway and they would be 420. They would say 420,
That's
and
so cool.
Supposedly they have proof that they are the ones that coined that term. They have a flag they made then at the time. They have messages they wrote to each other from back in those days. So,
And they would actually smoke together? Or?
Oh, they would drive out to this place and get buzzed all the way there. They would smoke everything they had, search for hours, and then do it all over again the next day.
With tie sticks.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. It was the 70s, so they probably had tie sticks.
Now, I mean, it is 420, but imagine if the cop story was true, because that kind of sounds plausible.
It does sound very plausible.
And I actually kind of like it. I kind of wish it was true. But then they would have to have one for everything. What if they pull somebody over with coke? It'd be
Yeah.
got that 69, 30.
Well, at Grateful Dead concerts, there would be it's kind of like when you go to a football game and do the thing in the parking lot before the game. What is
Tailgating.
it? Tailgating, yeah. It's kind of like that. They usually, all the deadheads would gather around the parking lot, and just chill out and just smoke. And after they would always plan, there was always flyers going around to after parties and stuff like that, and would say, meet me at 420, by 420, on 420, so, and they would these flyers just be handed around the Grateful Dead concert. So kind of went around, started that way in that genre. So it wasn't just, it was every group you could possibly think of that this 420 had spread to.
It's kind of interesting because, while it's not like 420 started the culture, it's so in tune with the culture that, it's like it should be its own. It should be something that they should own or something along those lines. Not that I'm saying that, hey, don't sue everybody that's saying 420, but it's. I'm
wondering why maybe they don't have enough to.
It's like nobody screws with 911. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, I bet it's flattering to them, but it's also something that could be like, wow, we could have made a lot of money off of this if we just sold these flags back in the day.
Exactly.
Copyrighted this joint.
I mean, yeah, like
we wanted to be like the Goonies, and be on a little gang and shit. But
I know they were the only ones that understood each other. Are we going 420? Yeah, later. You want to go 420 later?
Yeah, let's make a flag.
Let's make a flag. I'm just gonna write it out. If you see 420 on my note, you know what that means.
Now there's tons of people selling flags, so you'll 420 on it.
Did you see our website? Of course you saw our website for 420.
Oh, yeah. Of course I saw it,
It was really cute.
Yeah, it was. I like it a lot. I think I love the logo with the
leaves.
With the leaves on it.
Nice.
The TMC4JMC show logo, as well as the T4J TV, T4J radio. I think that's something we're going to do for every holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or every month.
Right.
You know what I mean? So May, obviously I would like to do something around Mother's Day.
Okay.
Although
May the 4th. Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry, mothers. All right, we're going to share. We're going to share. So May the 4th, we're going to go from when is Mother's Day?
I don't know, like the 10th or something, 17th, something. I don't know.
If it's the 17th, then sure. If it's the 10th, then not.
Maybe we can find a way to tie it in together.
Like Princess Leia and Padme?
They're mothers. They are mothers.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, all right. I'm going to let this weigh. I got a week to let it, chill and weigh in on my head. But it's going to be a tough decision, because I do want to give, respect to the mothers out there. I want to give respect to my baby.
Thanks.
Your mother, but it's Star Wars, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like, have you been, I know you haven't been seeing it.
No, but I hear you.
God,
I hear you in the other room.
Oh my God, it's been so good. Like Clone Wars, Ahsoka, Tano. Like if freaking Rosario Dawson. I know we're supposed to be talking about 420, and I would love to if they had if I had a wallpaper with Ahsoka smoking a blunt. That'd be my wallpaper for at least the rest of the year.
You know what? I know a couple people that can probably draw that for you. You know a couple people too.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that. That's a good idea.
But yeah, man, it's been.
We got that idea first.
It's been so good. I don't want to go into Rosario Dawson. Good luck if you got the job. But but yeah, Clone Wars. If you got Disney Plus, this is not an ad, so nobody don't say and be like, here's a paid promotion. No, it's not. Leave me alone. I just want to spread the good news that right now they are firing on all cylinders, man. And if you enjoy Star Wars, if you think you are a Star Wars head and you haven't seen the Clone Wars, I might be talking to you, Mr. A. Goodman. Then you need to watch the Clone Wars, the series. In fact, just jump to the last recent 4 episodes and then go back. Got to go back. But these last 2 are
I know.
lit, man.
I heard it. I heard it from the other room.
And I'm expecting this on Friday to be lit. And then they releasing the finale on May the 4th.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Let's do it, man.
Okay, let's get back on subject now.
Let's do it.
I'm sure our website will be looking pretty dope for May the 4th.
May the 4th should be 420. Mm-hmm. Like it should be
can't be.
Like they should have got together and be like, yo, you want to get together on the 4th of May?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Look for this dude weed thing.
Yeah.
At 420. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's what they did. Maybe they did that on May the 4th.
Okay, now we're going to you're thinking so deep into it.
Yeah. Somebody are they still alive? Do they got a Twitter account? Is it possible that you guys
I like that 420 has their own day.
Yeah, but it's not April. I mean, I guess there's nothing else going on in April. So
yeah, well, Easter. It's just this little thing.
Why do I remember Easter being in March and back in the day? And now
I'm not really sure. I forget why it's supposed to fall where it does, but I remember it being at the end of March sometimes, and then one time it was really deep in April, or I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll educate myself on it later, but right now I don't really care.
Yeah, this is more about 420, not about
To me, it's just let me know when Good Friday is, so I don't have the day off.
The only return I'm thinking about is the return of Anakin Skywalker.
Okay, all right, okay.
Darth Maul.
Okay, cut it out.
That's the only return. But yeah, I mean,
our website was looking really, really cute.
It was looking really cool. Please go there, check it out. It'll be up for the rest of the month, and
Yep.
Cute, salute.
Super cute. Do you remember the first time you smoked?
I actually do, and I wonder if my homies do. Like, the first time I smoked was with my friend Maitland and Trey, and we were at, I believe, Trey's house, outside his house, and obviously they had smoked before, and I don't know, I don't remember what it was in terms of, like, I don't think I really smoked like joints or anything like that back in the day, although maybe it was because the first thing I learned how to roll was a joint, and the only thing I learned how to roll was a joint, and then I forgot.
It was that one time and then done.
It was it. But they were great. But I think I was like somewhere between 16 and 18.
Okay.
I think we were still in high. I think we were maybe seniors.
Yeah.
But and I remember smoking with them and having a great time. Being silly. Crazy. I remember they, felt like I was funny, and I was making them laugh and shit.
So you're funnier when you're stoned.
I think stoners just find people who are stoned for the first time funny.
Oh yeah,
and like to experience that with them. It's like, oh, I popped your cherry.
Yeah. Let me see how stupid you can get.
I popped your 420. So it wasn't as memorable as like the one of the first like smoking memories that I have was sitting in a cipher, and this was in college, and I guess that's what they called it back in the day, a cipher.
That's when you all sit together and just pass them around.
Yeah, man, it was like we didn't have any furniture in the crib, so we were all sitting on the floor.
Those are the best times.
Like literally surrounding the room. It probably was like 15, 20 of us, man, and literally like blunts going in every direction, and motherfuckers just talking, just running their mouths, just talking. Like I don't remember one word spoken, but I don't remember there being any silence.
It was just a bunch of noise.
Just a bunch of noise and a bunch of blunts, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was all dudes, but that was irrelevant. You know what I mean?
So you got high the first time you smoked?
Oh yeah, the first time I smoked with Maitland and Trey, yeah, I got
really, I didn't.
Really stoned.
The first few times I smoked, I did.
And in fact, every time I smoked, I got high. It wasn't until I became a regular smoker to where even then I still get the buzz. I just need to smoke again and again to keep that buzz because I want to keep it. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, it was like, oh, I got a buzz and I could go away for a week or 2 weeks. Matter of fact, or a year.
Do you remember that? Remember when you first started smoking? Like, especially back in the day, you get a dime bag, which were the size of like 20 bags, and that dime bag would last you like 2 weeks.
Apparently, yeah, I know, right? I wonder how long a Thai steak lasts you.
I'd have to see one up close to see.
I got so many questions.
I know.
She got me thinking.
I know.
Thai sticks, like
we're gonna have to call Faye up and take some serious education classes.
Who has Thai sticks? And see, back in the day, when she said, "Yeah, back in the day, we used to call it Thai sticks," and I'm only like imitating her like that because impersonating her or imitating.
It doesn't matter. It's the same.
Yeah.
In this case,
I'm only paying homage to my mama, because she was a little tipsy that day when she was telling us the story.
She had a drink,
so she might not even remember it. But yeah, so You know, I love when my mom is tipsy, man.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
So awesome, man. I mean, she's awesome when she's not, but she's awesome when she is. Like,
she's super funny when she is, man.
Yeah.
But she's awesome all the time.
I think after today, I'm gonna start calling her mom. When I ask her
really after 44 years,
when I call her and ask her about the Thai sticks, I'm gonna say, "Hey, mom."
She's gonna be like, "What you call me?
What's up with those Thai?" I know, right? Huh? I said, "What's up with those Thai sticks?" No, what'd you call me? I called you because I wanted to know what was up with the Thai sticks, mom.
It sounds so weird to hear you say that.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
I'm gonna think about that one too. I'm gonna put that one. I got 2 decisions to make apparently.
Well, you know,
I got to decide between Mother's Day and May the 4th.
Yeah.
Call my mom, or status quo.
I don't know. I just think that, you know, you've been calling her Faye all this time. Why change that?
Well, I call my dad Pop, you know, and
well, that's different.
It is different.
You didn't, for some reason, you didn't grow up calling him whatever his name is.
There's a long story behind it, and at this point, I just wouldn't call him by his name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't say dad. You know, I think it's a little different.
And I don't say dad. Pop is kind of like his name. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, but, you know, he's my dad. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Gotta call him something related.
Yeah, gotta call him something. You know what I mean? And you can't be like,
what's up, Julius? What's up, Big Blue?
You know, I can't be like, yeah, I can't just like raise an eyebrow at him and be, you know, like, you know what? I'm talking to you. But
they're great.
But yeah,
I can't wait to talk to Faye, man.
But what about you? You remember the first time you smoked?
It was non-eventful. I think we were probably about 15 at a house party. You know, when you grow up in Jersey at 15, you know, house parties jump on joy because, you know, I grew up in a very white town. I think we were one of the first Spanish families that lived there anyway. You know, so there was a house party down the block from me and we were just all sitting around and, you know, I took like 2 or 3 pulls from it. I didn't feel anything. I wasn't a smoker then, you know, and then a couple other times, more house parties, because that's all you did in Kearney, New Jersey, you know. And then when I was about 17 and I started college, there was a girl that was going to the same college as me. And she offered to pick me up in the morning because we had a class at the same time. And she was a smoker for a long time. She hung out with a total different crowd. And her name was Jen. She was super cute. And she was an awesome person. Just such a cool vibe. And she would pick me up on Saturday mornings at 7:30 in the morning because we had
7:30.
Yeah, we had an 8:30 a.m. class, and we had to drive over to Jersey City, New Jersey for school, and
that's going to be a TMC4JMC holiday.
Yep, we would smoke. We would smoke all the way there.
But that's just it.
And then I got high.
But do you think that's because I think I hear that a lot of times with people? Yeah, my first time, I didn't really care for it, blah blah blah. Well, I mean, and it's not for everyone, but I'm sure some people just don't care for it, regardless.
Yeah.
Or it makes them sleepy. And I get that effect as well. But I like to sleep when it's hard for me to do it on my own. So anyway. But I my first time with Maitland and them, we smoked. Like they rolled whatever they had, or they had whatever they had. I don't really know how it appeared, but it was there.
Yeah.
And we smoked and we chilled. You know what I'm saying? We chilled and smoked, and it wasn't like a lot or whatever like that, but it was in that atmosphere. It wasn't like in a party where you have the party that's providing stimuli and you're just in passing kind of like, you know what I'm saying? This was, you know, we just chill. So like with your homegirl with the 720, you know, you guys would ride and blaze. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes
it was 7:30, but yeah.
Oh yeah, 7:30.
But if you want it to be 7:20, you can make it.
No, I don't, because then that's like, no, I don't. I like 7:30.
It was a cool ride too, because you know you had to drive over the Jersey City Bridge, and we'd stop and get bagels and cream cheese because you're in Jersey.
You got the munchies.
Yeah, you stop and get bagels and cream cheese, bag of Doritos, and chocolate milk.
Well, but that was pretty cool. I mean, I had some pretty cool. Like now, smoking for me is pretty casual. It's not like it's a big deal, and what I prefer it that way. It's more of a standard part of my life. I probably use it more for maintenance and things that I do in life, more so than anything else. I use it as a sleep aid, appetite stimulant.
Yeah.
Just it's just something to chill with. Hell, I even enjoy watching a movie more when after I have a buzz than when I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's certain things I kind of look forward
I
to.
even enjoy falling
having it
asleep
for.
on a movie because I got a buzz than when I don't. You know what I'm saying? So
Not corona.
no, that's an actual smoker's cough. That's a 420 cough. There you have
That's a
it.
420 cough.
So yeah, I mean, and now it's kind of a chill thing for me. Although there's still certain times that I really enjoy, like smoking. For example, when my uncle comes into town.
I do enjoy that too. I look forward to that.
I enjoy just sitting down and chilling with my uncle.
I like
Perry.
just hearing what he, just his daily life go through. Sometimes it's just the way he lays it out is so funny.
He tells a few stories, you know what I'm saying, and he drops some knowledge, some gems, and we burned one. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're blazing out or anything like that. No, it's very chill. And it makes me feel like, okay, all right, you're an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he's proud of you, or he's at least happy for you, because
he always looks out, man. He's such a cool uncle.
And if he's
very lucky.
If he's smoking with me, then he's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With where I'm at in life, he's not gonna be smoking with me if I'm just some stoner or some douchebag. At least I wouldn't. So and
Well,
because
you're very lucky. I think you are.
Yeah, I respect my uncle a lot, and same thing with my mom. A couple times that I have been fortunate enough to blaze with her. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it because it's like, I'm a man now. I'm an adult, and it's like, hey, mom, you want? It's not a tie stick, but it'll do. Fucking tie stick. How do you get a tie stick into rolling paper?
I think you're supposed to like unwrap the rope and break it off the stick,
and then just grind the buds.
Yeah,
like that sounds like a lot of freaking lazy ass dealers.
No, it doesn't actually. Well, dealers?
Yeah, because what's the difference in giving it to me on a freaking stick?
They're putting it into a bag?
Yeah, putting it in a bag. Like now,
if I was a dealer, I wouldn't put it into a bag either.
At least with the bag, I know what I'm getting. With the stick, you don't know what you're selling. Like, how do you weigh that out? Are you sitting there counting the buds?
Yeah, I'd have to talk to a professional.
Yeah,
I couldn't even begin to think.
Yeah, get at us professional, especially if you're an old school professional who,
Yeah, send us an email.
Yeah, send us an email and, we'll keep it anonymous.
TMC4JMC Media at Gmail. Send us something because I would really like to know that.
Yeah, I'm totally interested. I'm curious, like, how did the tie stick get, distributed?
Yeah.
Although I don't want nobody to, like, dry snitching themselves. Because,
Well, I mean, you can make it anonymous. I don't care who you are. Just tell me what's up.
Yeah, I don't want... Look.
I don't even have to mention your name. I'll mention whatever you want me to.
I'm just a guy with a show. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble or come off cool or like I'm in the know. I just
want to know.
I just want to know.
Yep.
That's it. So...
Educate me.
So, with that, I mean, it's not necessarily 420 related, but... Growing up, how were things growing up on your block? Like how, like what would you say was your best childhood era? Would you say it was up to 10? Would you say it was from 10 to 17?
My gosh, for me, it's kind of hard to just pin it to one time because I spent half the time my summers in Spain, and then when it wasn't summer, I grew up with my friends here, from school, and so the best time for me growing up here with my friends here on my block was, I would say probably between 8 and 11. But my teenage years, I had the best time in Spain. Best times.
I mean, I have tons of memories, and I think that, as the show goes on, I'm sure I'll share 1,000 of them. But two of the ones that really stand out to me were one is actually, I figured, well, ton stands out, but two that I want to talk about today. One is the first time I met my sisters.
Oh, okay.
I think I was like 12, and I wonder if they remember, like Lynn,
I don't think you forget something
Jocelyn,
like that.
and Toby, and the cool thing about that is that, like, I remember, like, I had already met my dad, knew my dad, obviously.
Yeah.
And so he's walking me out to this car, and when we get to the car, they come out the car, and they're both in like these white dresses, and I remember like thinking like, wow, I got some really pretty sisters.
Oh, that's sweet.
Toby, she was, we kind of favor her a little bit, not super much, but a little bit.
Yeah.
Although she was always taller than me. And then Lynn, I always thought Lynn was just like the just cutest, thing. Like, oh, my sister, look at her, she's super cute. So anyway, and we went to the movies. We went and we saw Superman 3.
Was that your first time seeing it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I always liked that because growing up in New York, you go to the movies a lot.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool to go to the movies with my dad and be able to say I did, and go with my sisters. And even though the movie sucked, it's the one where Superman fights that dude that's like nuclear.
Yeah, I know. I can't say the sun guy, not the sun guy.
Is it 3 or 4? It's one of the stupid ones. So anyway, and then after that, we went to an ice cream shop, and I remember Toby and I got shakes, and Lynn and my pop shared a banana split.
Oh, okay.
And it was the first time I ever really saw like a banana split, like
in a boat.
Yeah, exactly. In the boat with the banana split,
with the scoops in it,
and the whole nine. And I thought it was the cool thing. I didn't have a shake. I had the one where you put soda, the float.
A root beer float.
Yeah, root beer float. And I realized at that point I don't like mixing my ice cream and soda.
I hate those things.
So it wasn't all super great, but yeah. And then the day after that, he took me to get my first pair. Was it my first pair of glasses? Yeah, I believe so. My first pair of glasses, and then we just hung out.
That's cool. What a great memory.
Him and my sisters. I don't know where he was in life at that time. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, it was dope sitting.
Oh, that is a great memory. I like that.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because, how life doubles itself. Toby and I, we're pretty much the same age.
Yeah.
We're just months apart. And for me personally, I always thought that was a cool thing. I didn't have any problems with that at all. I didn't think that was a bad thing at all. In fact, I kind of looked at her as my twin. I don't know if she looked at me the same way.
I guess it kind of makes you feel that way.
Yeah, but I always felt like, I had a twin. So
yeah. It's not like you were at the beginning of the month and she was at the end or something like that. We're that many months apart.
So even like in my life, whenever I would envision, a twin or something along those lines, it would be Toby. So and then we had a younger sister, which was Lynn. Now they grew up together, so they got to experience life together. Me, I was more the outsider, but it was still great to have sisters.
Yeah.
Later on, I discovered that I had a few more. Crystal is another sister of mine, which we met in the 12th grade. Well, we always kind of knew each other, but we kind of found out in the 12th grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Papa was a Rolling Stone, you know what I mean? Like, and, it was what it was, but hey.
But I guess, he came around and
my Taylor and
you had fun memories.
But then again, me, Toby, and myself, that's Taylor and my Genesis. I mean, they are born the same year, and things are around. So
I think that's pretty cool.
Kind of, I
know.
It's pretty
cool. I know.
But I have no regrets today.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So, and I love them.
I mean, I know how that is. I think that me and my sister, our birthdays are 3 days apart. 2 years, 3 days apart. Same month. She's on the 10th. I mean, I'm on the 10th and she's on the 13th. And we've always celebrated our birthdays together.
And I can see how that can even be a little cooler if with you guys, living in the same house and being able to celebrate your birthday at the same time.
Yeah.
That would have been dope, what I'm saying, to experience that. Or even just experience having a sibling growing up. But,
yeah, and my mom dressed us like twins, although we looked totally different. Like I was so different from her. And, but we always had matching outfits, everywhere we went. So they were, yeah, growing up that close with, in a birthday is pretty cool. I'm glad we got to experience that.
Another experience that I can't really say it was an experience, but it was more of a collection of experiences with my grandma Lillian. Like I love my grandma Lillian.
Yeah.
Like the running themes on here is that I love my grandmothers, and and my mom. I love the mothers. I love the women in my line, but my grandmother Lola and my grandma Lillian, like I have some really fond memories of them. Like I don't ever really remember my grandmother being old.
Yeah.
I mean, now she's elderly and it's not, you can't mistake it. But my grandmother was always a superhero to me. You know what I'm saying?
The way you talk about her, definitely.
And it's like I see a picture of my grandmother as young and I still see her now.
Yeah.
And, that was just that. So, with all that, one of the things that I always loved about her is my grandmother loved the jam music. Like,
oh, that's cool.
And two of the songs that she used to like to play all the time, and I used to love to dance with her, were Gregory Albert, "Shake You Down."
How does it go?
You wreck my mind, girl. I wanna shake you
Oh,
down.
yes, I love that song. Oh,
I can't give you all the loving you need. Yeah, that was.
I love that.
Yeah, that was always one of her.
It's a good song.
That was always one of her good songs, and to play. And then she had another song that she used to like to play, and she loved this guy. He was her dude. I think she met him. I think they were friends or something along those lines. His name was Marvin Cease, and he had a song called "Candy Liquor."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How did that go?
It would be like, "Let me lick you up, let me lick you down.
No.
Turn around, baby. Let me lick you all around."
No.
Absolutely.
Really?
You're like,
oh my God.
Baby. Like your lover should. Oh, babe.
It's exactly what the title sounds like.
And my girl would be dancing. She'd be like,
Of course.
It's like, I'm your candy liquor girl. I'm like, that's crazy.
That is so
crazy.
I've never heard that
It's
song.
crazy now. No, really?
Nope.
I mean, yeah, that.
Yeah, never heard it.
I'll play a little bit after the break. We're coming back from the break with Candy Liquor, but
that's so funny.
Yeah, that used to be one of the songs that Grandma used to play, and it's always going to be fond in my heart. And
that's great.
And it always contributed to my grandmother being that superhero. Like, who else? Grandma is listening to Candy Liquor by Marvin Cease.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but,
oh, that's so sweet.
You know what else like to lick a lot?
Specs.
Yeah, boys.
And Malo.
Doggies. They love to lick, and they love to chew, and they love to eat snacks, and they love to do all those things.
They love snacks.
And a real cool place that they can go to get those things is Hidden Closet.
Oh, yes.
And why is that?
That's because right now you can sign up for BarkBox, get great deals and specials. Our boys have been getting BarkBox for a couple years now. That's why we have so many toys everywhere. And
that's why they're so in the way.
And that's why they're so in the way. And Specs loves ripping them all up and waiting for new ones to come in so he can rip those up too.
Yeah.
And the little guys love their snacks. I think that it's so cool that each box comes with a theme.
And that's the cool thing. We've been down with them. And the thing is we've been down with them for about 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
And it's not like every year, okay, January you're going to get the same January toy, February you get the same. No, they switch it up every month of every month of every year. So
do you remember Chinese New Year? And we got a little Chinese food container, and you opened it up, and it had 2 little wontons inside. Oh, that squeaked. Oh my gosh, they have like the best toys. They're just so creative, so creative.
My favorite one was the airplane. I really loved it.
Oh, the airplane. That one was super cute.
And like the luggage that came with it.
Yes, there's so many of them that I don't even want to give them to play with because they're just so cute.
But not only that, but they also worked in the sense of they provide snacks and other things that I wouldn't think of giving my pet or looking into. So definitely
new
check
products,
out BarkBox. What are some of the deals they can get on the website?
They can get special offers now on your first month, your first box of your first. Yeah, absolutely. If you sign up for a full year, you can get it all at a reduced rate.
Oh, Dope City.
Check them all out. And if you like their products, you can get them mostly. They have a lot of sales on a lot of their natural products now. Their natural chicken bites and things like that. And those are the kinds that Spexies love. So, yep, you get exclusive deals and you'll absolutely love it. And they treat your dog so good.
Yeah, well, that's Hidden Closet.
Check them out.
TMC4JMC.com. Check it out, and I think you'll enjoy your definitely your dog is going to enjoy it.
At least try it out the first month. You'll love it. There's no commitment.
Give it a shot, folks.
Yep.
I'm not ashamed no more. I wanna do the thing that your love never did before, girl. Baby, let me be. I just wanna be. I'm not ashamed. I wanna be your candy maker, girl. Let me lick you up, let me lick you down. Turn around, baby, let me lick you all around. Oh, let me lick you, girl, like your lover should.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, Marvin Cease is on something else, yo.
Wow.
He is not playing.
Now that you played it, it definitely sounds familiar. I think I might have heard it, but I didn't know the lyrics. Definitely not. Wow. And we were kids, so, you know, it probably went over our heads more times before we caught it, but.
You heard this as a kid?
No. Well, I don't think I was a kid. I don't know when I would have heard it, but I had heard it. I just didn't hear the lyrics. I only heard.
This is my grandmother's jam. But no, I mean, it ain't. Let's play some more.
I wanna make you feel good. Like your lover should.
Like your lover should.
I wanna lick you till you come.
Oh my God!
I ain't lying, girl.
I just wanna be 8 days a week.
8 days a week.
Do you hear her breathing in the background sometimes?
She's like,
yeah.
8 days a week. Not 7.
Not your standard 7.
And the thing about Marvin Cease, if you know anything about Marvin Cease, he has another song called Mr. Jody. Mm-hmm. And basically what Mr. Jody is, I probably even talked about this from being in the military. When we had those chants and we'll bring up Jody. And Jody is the guy that when you go away, be it to the military, be it to jail, be it to wherever, Jody's the dude that's coming in and smashing your chick.
Oh.
So Mr. Marvin Cease was all about being Mr. Jody. And for some reason, my grandmother was a fan.
She liked the bad boys.
She liked the bad boys. So big up to my grandmother. She was one of my favorite, memories is dancing to. It wasn't just this. There was Ain't No Stopping Us Now.
Yeah.
There was Keep Rising to the Top. Not the Dougie Fresh version.
No, of course.
And, so I just have nothing but fond memories of, growing up, watching my grandmother dance and dancing with her.
You grew up with some good music.
I actually have some pictures of me as a child dancing with my grandmother. And they TMC4JMC.com and check it out. And
cute baby TMC.
Yeah, it was great, So at least that's the way I remember it.
Yeah.
Now, the difference about memories is that, like, if it wasn't for those pictures that I have, while I remember this, it would be all what I'm making up in my head.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is that the way the brain works, our memory is really true. You know how people say, "Hey, stop recording, stop taking pictures. We're here to make memories." You know what I'm saying? Let's make some memories.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we live in the past. We always live in the past.
Right.
Based on just how the brain works, the science. It takes time for something to happen, for something to happen, for something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So even the moment that you think of something, time has passed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're always living in the past. We're always a frame shot behind what has happened.
Yeah.
And
it's interesting.
And your brain collects what it can and then fills in the rest. It does that on the nanosecond level, but it also does that, you know what I mean?
Incredible.
On the long time. Like, what do you think about that? Do you think that there's something to that in terms of, like, memories aren't really memories? If you really want to remember something, you record it.
Yes, I do. Absolutely. I completely 100% agree on the recording thing, because I don't think you're going to remember every detail of every single detail of every single second of your memory. So the fact that, first of all, let me just bring up the fact that your brain fills in those extra parts is incredible to me. But you're right. In order for you to remember those memories exactly as they happened would be to record them. I just don't see your memory recall for all of that.
I would think that I would think that the more that you have to actively attach to something, then you have, the more you can remember it. But all right, let's take this personally. Like, I'm sure you've looked at a picture or a video and you've recalled something. Hell, we get Facebook memories. Oh, look at that picture. Aw.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
But is it bringing back a new memory, or is it just igniting? I mean, is it bringing back an old memory, or is it just igniting a new? Meaning that picture was buried until you saw the picture, and then you say, "Oh," you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it depends on the picture. Only because, okay, I have a certain memory of my 5th birthday party, but that's just it. It's a piece of that party. It's not sitting at the table, laughing with my cousins and this spilled. It's nothing like that. I just remember my birthday party, remember having a rocket. That was the most significant part of my memory. That is the part I remember. Now, I don't remember, You don't
remember your fork had a blemish on it. You don't remember.
No.
No,
none of that.
And but being that you don't remember that, does that make the memory valid? Meaning Not that even if you recorded it, that doesn't mean you would still remember those things. But maybe you probably even would, because you don't have to fill in the other blanks. You probably would recall that, oh, I noticed that my fork was blemished. You know what I'm saying?
Recently, we I had received some of my home videos on USB, and I was able to watch them. And I had that. There was a video of that birthday party. And when I watched it, it did not spark any new memories. Not even a tinge of something.
Okay.
That was the interesting part of it, because like I said, nothing stood out. Nothing else stood out. No new memory of anything stood out.
Yeah, but you still had the ability to recall what happened prior to and simultaneously, and then after the fact that you had the rocket, you'd be able to recall. You was able to actively recall opening up the present, I guess, and seeing the rocket. And did you smile? Did you laugh? Did you jump? Did you know what I'm saying? Like, you're able to see that play out in front of you.
Yeah.
Whereas you might not have even. And I guess the point I'm getting at is that in our daily lives, memory is important. Like active memory.
Yes.
You don't say, you'd be like, don't you you need to memorize this, or you need to know this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And all knowing is just being able to recall it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Nobody says, hey, make this a memory.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, this is the book.
Yeah.
This is the operating procedure. Figure it out.
Right.
And know it. So, but in recalling our lives, the ones that we live, we're fine with just knowing the highlights, the cliff notes.
Yeah.
If it's even that.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, so is there value in knowing more? Everything about it, knowing the color of your rocket, the weight of your rocket, the way it felt in your hand, the material of the rocket.
Personally speaking, I wish I could remember a lot more than I do. I feel like sometimes there has to be a significant event for me to remember certain things. If I have to memorize them for a job or something like that, that to me feels like a different kind of memory. That feels like a studying kind of memory, something that you're repeating in order to remember it.
Yeah.
And it is a more like an instructional or a step-by-step kind of memory type deal. So things that we do that we want to save as memories, birthday parties, events, things like that, I think is visually what we take in. I think is a completely different type of memory.
When people say, hey, I want to take on, let's make memories or something along those lines, and living in the moment is more about, hey, let's get a rush. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Let's get the sensations that come from doing this.
Yeah.
And if you're too busy capturing the moment, you might not feel the rush of living in it and doing
right.
it. For example, we are on camera all the time. I mean, well, we're on camera. We record people doing things for a living, and there are times where they're on stage. It's not like I wish that I'm on stage, but while I'm getting the rush of being on stage with them and being engulfed in everything that they're doing, I'm aware that I'm not in that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So I'm just capturing it.
Right.
So if someone else is out in the crowd and they're capturing as well and not enjoying it as someone who is supposed to be performed to, like he already has a cameraman, he's here to entertain you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you need to chill the fuck out and enjoy the performance, enjoy the entertainment. Otherwise, you wasted your money or your time or whatever it was that brought you there. So I get that. But once again, even that enjoying the performance, that's more about, hey, let's get this dopamine rush. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's dope. She's fly or whatever the case may be. Let's get that. Not so much let's remember it, because you're going to see the performance. You're going to get home and you're not going to really remember the performance. You're going to remember more of the shorty or the homie near you in the crowd than you will the performance on stage.
Or you might just remember how you felt in that moment.
How you felt. You might remember the car ride there.
Yeah.
The car ride home. The walk back to your car maybe. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That more so than the actual performance.
Right.
So if you want to get your money's worth, you might want to record it.
Yeah. capture it on video.
Enjoy everything else and just capture it on video.
Boy, video, pictures, all of that.
Which kind of leads us into another little segment, a little bit like, well, it's not a segment, but a little topic. You know, I had a cousin that constantly, she would constantly say that she, basically, if there was any demon, any supernatural thing, apparition, anything that was going to visit anybody in North Carolina, it was going to visit my cousin.
Oh, she's one of those.
She was one of those. If any, I don't think she was ever abducted by aliens, because I think that would be a little far fetched where I grew up. You know what I mean, with my family.
You never know. We don't know how they pick their spots.
Nah. Aliens now, that's kind of going against the whole Jesus.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I see what you're saying.
But demons, yeah, that's on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alien,
demons,
no.
yes. Alien, no.
Yeah.
All right. I get it.
Martians, no.
Teach their own.
Demons, yes.
Okay.
You know, so and they visit her a lot. Apparently, I'm surprised none of them never visited with good intentions. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they always visited, you know, with bad intentions, to hold her down or to you know, beat her up or to you know make her not be able to talk and scare her. I mean, they never was like, yo, want to get a drink?
Yeah.
Yo, sit up. Let's chill. You know what I mean?
It was never nothing like that.
It was never anything like that.
It was something where she couldn't move.
Yeah, can't move. I'm pinned to the bed, and I'm sure in a lot
How
of.
do you carry on your life when that happens so often? Oh, I'd be so tired of it. At some point, I'd be like, I got to make a change.
I'm like, just leave Brittany alone.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I mean, it was just weird, and you know, and the thing is like, you know, back in the day, you don't have an opinion about it. Not you have an opinion, you have a big opinion, but you don't have a response to it because you just haven't been exposed to the thinking required to get there. You know what I'm saying? You know that this is bullshit, but you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you just came home from Sunday school and now you're being told that, yeah, last night I was visited by a demon. It's
yeah.
Like, I mean, I was just told Jesus sat out for 40 days talking to some demon about stuff. You know what I mean? So I guess, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't want to. In my core, I don't think it was.
I've never known anyone to go through anything like that.
No?
No, like I did grow up with people believing in those things. And whenever something was going bad in someone's life or if they were being unruly, you know, of course, that's when they were possessed or whatever. And I've, you know, like my mom was really into that stuff. Like she even hired a person to cleanse my cousin because she was, you know, a drinker and a smoker and she was out all night. She was really, really unruly. It was just the most ridiculous scene.
Like even possession. Like, I mean, there's, I mean, I don't want to like be super duper. We already did the no disrespect episode. So no disrespect. But the thing is, you know, look, I just don't see a reason for it. Like, so, and since I don't see a reason for it, it's easier for me to see a reason for why you're experiencing what you're experiencing. Like, I don't see a reason for the demon to come to visit my cousin. Like, not that often. Like, whatever they were doing.
Was there something, like, special about your cousin? Was she talented in some way? Or
not really, but if anything was going to speak through anybody, it was going to be her. Like, she was the one.
She was the chosen one.
Yeah, and I don't, but the thing is whatever they were looking for, they didn't get. They weren't that influential.
Is that why they kept coming back?
If so, they were persistent, but they never, as far as I know, they never got it. And as far as I know, they never said, you know what, I'm going to try somebody else in the family. You know what I mean? It was always just my cousin for the most part.
I wonder how long in her life that happened for. Like, or is it still happening? Or
she's
is
no
it
longer with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. But I wonder if that happened to her whole life.
It happened as long as I was actively around.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I probably came over, you know, like you know me. I was coming down here since I was 3, 4, 5, and And so yeah, up until my teens, then and I finally bounced. But yeah, that was the thing. And don't get me wrong, she was a very spiritual person, very religious person. While she had her vices, her ups and her downs.
Yeah.
She was a good person. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, my cousin was a good person. Like, she was one of the people that, you know how I kind of talk about like my Aunt Loisy and how my Aunt Loisy looked out for me.
Yeah.
In the terms of like, oh, you want to come over, get away from grandma, or you want to get away from your mom or whatever. You want to, stay up all night and you and your cousins just play. Then yeah, that was Aunt Loisy.
Right.
But that was also my cousin Irene too. You know what I'm saying? She was cool.
That's pretty cool.
Like I said, my cousin Irene would have her moments, but for the most part, I learned from her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She had her wise things to say. She had her experience that she lived, and
I find people.
She had her relationship with her kids.
I found people like that with certain experiences like that very fascinating.
Yeah.
I think it's because of just how not only the brain works, but like she was prone to being visited by demons and spirits. We also had a friend, Victor, who was prone to being visited by aliens multiple times.
True.
And one of them, he had him, they swiped his mind like the clean. Like he had no recollection of he has like this blank period in his head that he's missing, he says. He said. So,
well, the thing is, I have a clip.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of goes into it a little bit in terms of like, at least what the body is experiencing. You know what I'm saying? And a scientific explanation for it.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, science is going to say there are no fucking demons, but
I love science explanations.
I do too.
Because they're kind of like mic drops for me.
Yeah, absolutely. They're the best of the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is because science and this is dude Kyle Hill. I don't think he's with them anymore.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I think he left at the beginning of the year, actually.
Oh, that's a big change.
Yeah. I don't know what. I think now they kind of like playing reruns, or they kind of like just have like voiceovers.
Oh.
It is not the same.
I bet.
I would still recommend everybody on YouTube check out Because Science. Because Science.
You're
going to learn a lot from this dude, Kyle Hill. Yo. So whatever Kyle Hill is doing, check him out as well. Hey, Kyle Hill, if you for some reason see this, get at me. Tell me what you're doing because, boy, I'm a fan.
Yeah, I want to know where he's going next.
That show, man, I ain't gonna even say taught me a lot because
it's made me understand a lot of things.
Or
put things in different perspective.
It provided me with the mechanisms I needed for my brain to conceive certain things and think about certain things.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say, well, figure it out yourself. The beauty of science, you can go find other additional information to give you another understanding or a deeper understanding or take it deeper. But ultimately, it's about the critical thinking. And his show, it provides you with a platform that makes it easy for you to do so.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Kyle Hill, check him out. But, yeah, in this one, he's talking about demons and
I love it.
Night terrors.
Yay. A few years ago, I was visited by a demon. I was paralyzed in my bed in the middle of the night, and I saw above me this floating black orb. I can only describe it as something that looks like a ghastly from Pokemon. And I let out a scream like I've never screamed before. And right then and there,
being serious?
I probably would have become a believer in some form of the supernatural had I not known about sleep paralysis.
Oh, okay. I get where he's going with it.
Night terrors.
Night terrors, okay.
Across the historical record, people of different times and cultures have reported being visited in the middle of the night, paralyzed by the vision of some kind of ghost or demon-like figure, and today the same kinds of sensations are reported with so-called alien abductions. But for how many of these reports that we have, the symptoms of these encounters are remarkably consistent.
Yes.
They include some overwhelming sense of terror and dread, some reporting of a dark figure in the room at the foot of the bed.
Always the same, yeah. I mean, it's, my gosh, it's so true.
Dark figure at the foot of the bed, always. It was always the person at the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
And they would start at the foot of the bed and crawl their way up her body. Or sometimes they would start in the corner, up in the corner of the wall,
of the ceiling.
Yeah, ceiling. Or and just be like floating or levitating. Never, like, I got a kooky brain. And there are times where I would try, where I can, like, make myself see things. Like, you know, especially in the dark and in shadows.
Oh, as a kid, you fool your brain into thinking you see something.
As a kid, it would happen on its own. But as I got older and started using my imagination to do a lot of things, writing and then thinking it out, like close my eyes and see the movie, I kind of like built up the ability to do it on purpose. So I can lay in the bed at night and see a little thing, and you know,
that is creepy.
Little, the doors cracked open and I could see a shadow. You know, I could make myself see a shadow.
Yeah.
And then start thinking about what I would do if it was actually a person, or sometimes I could just let my brain do things and then that'll go.
Wow, that is so opposite of what I do.
With vision, I can. With hearing, not so much. With the hearing, I kind of pick up hearing, and then that kind of gets my brain going, and it's like I can't control it as much as I can with vision. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But
wow.
So it's always.
That is very interesting because I'm quite the opposite.
Oh no? What do you mean?
Well, like hearing, like if usually we fall asleep with a whirring of a fan at night, but those times where you have like outages, like power outages, and it's super like quiet everywhere, it's hard. You hear everything. Yeah. And I've always been so paranoid about what I hear and where it's coming from and what's making it. And in order for me not to, to come down off of that, I search my brain to relate that sound to something that may be in the house or around the house or something that can be causing it. And I figure it out so quick. My brain is so used to it now. It figures it out. That's what that sound is. That's where that's coming from. That's cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I've gotten better.
I've seen that in practice.
Yeah, I've gotten better over the years. I can pretty much nail down a lot of different sounds with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I mean, so I kind of get that. But the thing is that it's rare that you wake up and the dude or the demon has you in a position in which you wouldn't normally be in at that moment.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you went to bed, the demon got you and you're laying down on a table. Mm-hmm. You're laying the aliens got you laying on a table, or you're laying in your bed, or whatever. It's never you're hanging upside down and your arms are dangling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or even if you're underwater, you're probably still prone. You know what I mean? You're not vertical.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just weird in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, when you're dreaming. There's been lucid dreaming. You could dream that you're fighting a dude, and there's been times, man, I felt like I fell and whoa.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm fighting and running the whole nine.
I've been there. I've had a few of those.
But that's different. What they talk about in this situation, the person is still partially woke and sleep. You know what I'm saying? In those situations where I'm fighting and I'm doing all this cool shit. Yeah. Because a lot of times I do some cool shit. I'm still sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a little different.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's let it ride.
So total muscle paralysis and a feeling of choking or pressure on the chest. The symptoms of these encounters are so similar, however, across time and culture that there's likely something more fundamental, something more biological but informed by culture going on. Is there some condition that explains all of these symptoms without invoking the supernatural or aliens? When you're sleeping normally, after about 90 minutes, your brain drifts off into REM sleep.
Yep.
Where rapid eye
That's
movements
me
sleep
in a
characterized
corner.
by the rapid eye movement of your eyes underneath the eyelids. Here is where we
I'm
dream.
a
The
spooky
only part of sleep
demon.
that
I
we
love
can
me some REM
And it
sleep.
wouldn't be very adaptive if we could
Love some
act
REM
out
sleep.
our dreams.
You think that song's about that?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's about that.
You don't think he was visited by a demon? Dude?
No.
I mean, think about it.
There's no speculating REM.
Well, no. Just feel me for a second. Like, let's go. So he goes. That's me in the corner. Hold on.
Yeah.
How does it start?
Oh, I know that part. I know the part that leads into the.
I know this song.
And yeah, you usually don't forget a song.
Oh. Well, for starters, he lost his religion.
Yeah.
Why? Could it be that
Life is bigger.
he thought he was visited by a demon, but then he realized that he wasn't. He actually watched Kyle Hill, and
Yeah.
no, it was just sleep paralysis. Yeah, life is bigger. It's bigger than you and me and some shit.
Yes. You are not me, and the lengths I'll go to, and the distance in your eyes.
Yeah, now he's just talking like some other stuff. Now it's like, look, I'm just trying to tell you, like, you know, this shit isn't true. I'm telling you, you think that you felt something, but you didn't feel it, bro. It was just sleep paralysis.
No, I don't think the song is about
Like,
sleep
no, you
paralysis.
talk about that. He was like, you thought you saw something, but no, that was just me in the corner, bro.
Yeah, but then he's in a spotlight. So,
Well, alien people that get abducted by aliens, they usually say there's a spotlight. I'm scratching.
yeah, I don't think that song has anything to do with sleep paralysis. I don't think there's one thing you can relate to it. Good try.
Back to Kyle
That
Hill
was great.
because science.
That was great. At least we got to break it down.
Yeah,
Break it down, I
It's still like he's in the corner, the corner.
The fact that someone's in a corner is a little weird to you.
You know, in the corner. China, 5G, REM.
Oh,
Kyle
stop.
Hill because science.
Another conspiracy theory.
Just saying.
And another one.
REM predicted the coronavirus on a night when he has sleep paralysis.
And he wrote the song?
When he was visited by a demon, he predicted the coronavirus. And he had 5G before everybody else.
You think he was trying to warn us? Like Nostradamus?
I don't know. I kind of lost myself on this whole thing. I'm sorry I even brought you on this.
You sorry you brought me on?
Yeah, I'm sorry I brought you on this trip. You know, once again.
Oh, I think the trip was pretty fun.
But
if you want to turn the corner, we can visit Kyle again.
Yeah, let's go back to Kyle. There's something to this, man. Like,
no, there's a total science to this.
That's me in a corner.
That was
Flight or swimming through rising bread dough. Don't judge me for that. So the brain instead secretes two
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
The first, glycine, is a neurotransmitter that inhibits the sensory
Glycine.
information that informs the movement of
Spelled
our muscles.
glycine.
And the second, GABA, which inhibits
Oh, shit.
nerve
GABA.
signals and voluntary muscles. Together, these chemicals keep you from waving your arms about and screaming in the middle of the night when you're dreaming that you've been transported to an island where there's just dinosaurs that rip your spine out.
Okay, I get what he's saying. It's like me. You know when I talk about all that cool shit that I be doing in my dreams?
Yes.
I be doing like mad cool shit, yo. Like, yo, if you saw me dreaming, you saw Dream TMC, you'd be like, yo, I want to fuck that dude. Dream TMC, yo. He is the man. Like, Batman ain't got shit on Dream. He'd be wearing my cap. But because of glycine,
It keeps you full
And
flailing
GABA.
around.
out here, I don't look like a freaking
Like you're having a seizure while you're sleeping.
Exactly. I'm not falling off the bed and killing myself.
So it keeps your movements in your head.
It's glycine and GABA.
Glycine and GABA.
I wonder if that would get gabapentin out of it.
You know what? I thought about that too, but I said, let me not get into that too. I'll look that up.
Gabapentin, China 5G.
Oh, stop. We're going to tie everything to it. Everything that starts with a G.
Just saying. It can happen. Yo.
It can't happen.
Once again, big up to us, bro.
Yeah.
About this bleach shit.
We called it.
We called it,
yes.
Man. Like, oh, God. Like, people... Come on, check out the TMC4JMC show. We told you that bleach wasn't going to work.
We told you way in advance. And that was episode, like, what, 2 or 3?
2 or 3, yeah. You
like,
from my house and drive all the way to his house.
There's just so many holes in these theories that it makes it ridiculous.
It's just weird.
It's just weird. And then you have the real, this is where common sense kick in. Like, you know me. I always think getting rid of a cold, drink plenty of orange juice, boost your immune system, you'll get over it, right? I don't think that would apply to the coronavirus. I don't think if you contract the coronavirus, that orange juice will cure you. But it'd be nice to think about. There are some people that believe drinking bleach will cure the coronavirus. Now, the FDA says you should not do that because it can be harmful, which no shit. It says it on the bottle.
But do they believe it in what quantity? Like, obviously they're saying like...
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, obviously they would mix like 100 to 1. Like
even a cap full of bleach.
Oh, it's dangerous?
Yeah.
All I know is...
teaspoon of bleach is... Yeah.
All I know is as a kid...
Do not consume at all. Any portion of it... any portion of it, you shouldn't even put your lips to the bottle.
All I know as a kid... You know,
if it splashes on your mouth, freak out. Okay, call poison control right away. I totally would.
All I know as a kid, we used to like. Well, I ain't gonna say we. Yeah, I mean, me and my cousin, but like bugs, and we would drop them in like a cap or a puddle of. Or pour bleach on ants.
That with ants,
and they turn all pink and shit, white.
I know. Kids can be so brutal. We don't appreciate life until we get older. Yeah. But yes, and then they turned into stupid. They turned into like mush. Like after a while, they would just break down if you watched them long enough. Yeah, it would just. It was unrecognizable after.
My attention span was fleeting. On to the next one.
Next set of ants. March on in.
So bleach. I don't think. Like, come on, folks. Like, bleach. Like, come on. Like, would you drink bleach under any other circumstances?
No.
Like, just on a regular day, would you be like, let me drink a little bleach just in case there's some viruses out there that I ain't trying to... It says it kills 99% of bacteria.
Yeah, well, you know not in your body. On surfaces. If you keep reading... Don't tell me that. You ever walk into a store and you see a sign that says... to not rub your breasts against the glass. And you think to yourself, that must have happened enough times to where somebody had to put a sign up for that not to happen anymore. Well,
breasts?
It's like, I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay. I was about to be like, wow, you saw that before?
No, but if you saw it, you'd be like, what the hell happened here, right?
True.
Well, now we're going to have to start writing, do not drink bleach, will not cure the coronavirus. Like, is it going to happen enough times to where we got to put it on the bottle?
It's not going to cure death either.
It won't cure anything inside of your body.
It's not going to cure organ failure. Hey.
Oh my God.
Cheers.
Oh man.
Government ain't going to tell me what to do. Give me my bleach. No worry.
I'm sure there's like alcohols and moonshines and shit that's stronger than bleach.
Yeah, because I thought about that.
That won't kill you. May make you blind, but you'll still be alive to appreciate life.
Because I thought about that. Like, if you did have to go out, would, at least drinking alcohol, like, or, I don't know.
I'd have to look that up.
I don't even know what I'm going to say, so I'm just going to drop it, to be honest. But
I don't know if drinking alcohol can improve your
I agree
immune
with you
system.
guys that bleach isn't the way to go. And like I said, under any other circumstances, you wouldn't drink bleach. Like,
No.
oh shit, got shot by a gun. Give me the bleach. Stab wound. Give me bleach. You know?
No. Like,
or just on a regular day, I'm going to go work out. Let me get some bleach in case, to protect me.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't drink bleach under any other circumstances. So why does the emergence of a virus, a new virus, means it's okay to drink bleach? Like, then there must be something in that virus that provides your body with something to fight what bleach is going to do to your ass.
Find some scientific proof. I mean, people just use your common sense. That's just lack of complete common sense.
For sure.
Faux show.
So, no, 5G towers, I don't know. I mean,
I think all these theories, although I love hearing them, that's just the smarter of us know better. So,
but
we're so ahead of the game on
way
this
before they were
thing.
saying like, yeah, try it. We were like, what's next? They're going to try it, and yeah,
they were just listening to me, and all my recommendations are not to dos.
I mean, come on, bro.
We'd be past this already.
I
hate to say I told you so.
Like, don't drink or inject yourself with bleach and watch the Clone Wars. Just trust me.
Yeah. You're not going to enjoy the Clone Wars after you've done that. You might miss the whole episode and the rest of the season.
But yeah, it's that glycine, son, and that GABA. That's why you can't move. That's why you can't do what you do. You know what I mean? It ain't that the demon is holding you down. Because why is it the demon is so fucking strong? The demon is always strong. The demon got like force powers.
So when you wake up and you can't move, it's really because you woke up before your brain woke you up?
Pretty much. Your brain still got the chemicals in your body that keeps you,
Because sleep paralysis doesn't last that long.
And those chemicals.
About a minute or two. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you probably lose a sense of time. You probably thinking this shit is like
lasting forever.
He visited me for 15 minutes, and demon's like, bro, I was only here for like 50 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Demon's like, see, now you lying.
I know, you're being so extra. No demon want to sit with your ass for 15 minutes.
Yeah, like, exactly. Have you sat with you for 15 minutes?
Exactly. We ain't got that kind of time.
What the hell you thinking?
We got others to visit.
Shit. I'd rather go back to hell, bro, to sit here with your ass for 15 minutes. I gotta wasn't going to because I kind of don't give a shit a little bit.
Okay.
But I don't give a shit because,
okay,
your boy got to be your boy.
Yeah.
I know you want me to just get to
it.
I'm doing what
I hate when you dance around it before I know what it actually is. It's like, why did you say it? Just want to grab you, just show you.
We're on the other side of the void, so
I know. Soon I'll get to you.
but last episode, I threw out a lot of B words.
B words?
Yeah, a lot of bitches.
Oh, did you? Okay,
yeah.
I didn't notice.
And the thing is, I don't have a problem with saying the word bitch, but I do.
Okay.
Meaning, I don't feel like, for example, I call Laura Ingraham a bitch. I call Kellyanne Conway a bitch.
But you don't mean it personally. Like, you're not saying, dude, you're a bitch. You're just saying, you're using bitch in a general term.
No.
Okay, sorry.
I am saying like, yo, but whatever the definition of bitch is, I can't
textbook wise?
Yeah, textbook wise, I can't say I'm applying that to that person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in that case, I could have easily said, yo, this highly professional, scholared woman is stupid. You know what I'm saying? But I just said, I don't like the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like me saying that she was a stupid person. I know it doesn't make any sense.
It's your own definition.
It's my own definition. It's only something that I can decode in my head at the time.
Okay.
So if motherfuckers want to come for me, then fine. Because
but this is your warning. Don't take it personal.
Or, once again, it's not disrespect. It's just alternative respect.
Oh, I like that.
But
I'm going to use that all the time. Expect it now.
But yeah, I don't, I don't want the show to be about me,
Calling people bitches.
yeah, calling people bitches.
Okay.
I don't intend to use my platform for it to be a bitch fest or
Well, I'm glad you put that disclaimer out there going forward.
a motherfucker fest or I don't really say too much other than those motherfucker. Every now and then I might drop an N-word, but that's culture, man. And I know that sounds ignorant. I can't even say culture. I would say programming. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I know that sounds ignorant, but it is. It's kind of that word has been programmed in me so deep.
I think that should be a whole nother episode, to be honest, because that goes deep.
And it will be, but it's also part of my memories. Like,
yeah,
I have good memories associated with that word. That's the reason why you be like, yo, these are my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you be like that. Not me. I don't say that.
You don't be like that?
No.
It's not programmed in you?
No.
And
you can't say you've heard me say that either.
No.
I've never said that. Yo, these my ends. I've never said that.
Oh, these my ends? No.
Yeah.
No, but you say, you ain't get off my porch. No,
I do not. I do not.
She did not. And she
I do not use that N-word.
She's not that type of person. But, but yeah, I mean, so I know I got off, but yeah, I just wanted to say that to our listeners and to our viewers that,
don't take it personal.
Yeah, don't take it personal. And I am what I am. And hopefully you like me. Hopefully, you continue to listen. But getting back to Kyle here and sleep paralysis.
Oh, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Thank you for staying with us. Please continue.
It's the glycine. Is that what it is again?
Glycine. Yeah.
Glycine?
And GABA.
And GABA.
Yes.
GABA.
Yes, sir.
Did he break down what GABA means? Or did he just say
not yet?
GABA?
I think not yet. Or it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
maybe it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Let's go, Kyle.
Kyle, are you still with us?
Kyle,
please come in.
Shaka Khan. Kyle Hill. Let me hear Kyle Hill.
Kyle. Oh, there you go.
Seriously, that was a rough time for me. Usually these chemicals wear
What is he
off
talking
before
about?
you wake, but
When he
sometimes
saw
you
the
wake
demon,
up at the
probably.
wrong time.
We gotta
The
stop
condition
pausing.
known as
Yeah.
sleep paralysis occurs when you
I be
wake
forgetting
in
what the fuck he talking
middle
about.
You talk
of
right
REM
over
sleep,
him.
when your sleep stages are out of sync and before the paralyzing chemicals wear off. When this happens, the paralysis can affect breathing, induce feelings of terror and dread, and mess with the perception of your own body enough that you can hallucinate figures in the room. Go away! Go away, you're not real! Sleep paralysis affects around 6% of the general population, though maybe only once or twice in a lifetime.
Wow,
there's
it feels like so many more percentage of people talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. My cousin, she had a few,
episodes
man.
can happen much more often.
I
Now
hear
we have
about
to
too
ask
many
ourselves,
more. There's
what
a whole
is the
season
better
of people.
explanation for ghosts in the night or demons at your bed or alien abductions? But biology is not the only thing to blame here. Sure, brain chemistry and out-of-sync sleep stages are at the root of these visions, but what gives them shape
I'm surprised I don't
and
have
color
one.
and
Oh, well, I'm
form
surprised I don't have
is
some.
culture.
You don't sleep enough.
In Indonesia, sleep
Yeah.
paralysis is called digwintan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up.
Ding-
Means
Digwintan.
pressed
I'm just gonna get up and get a dude
Bulgaria,
back.
it's called Bozarkane Nyomas. I'm definitely not pronouncing that correctly, which means witch's pressure. And in the southern
Wow,
United States,
sounded right.
it's called witch riding.
Witch riding.
I think I've heard that term witch riding before.
I've
It
never
was-
heard of it.
It was definitely had the term witch in it, and I think that's something that she referred to it as, which is just that. Like, why is there even a name for this?
Yeah.
Why isn't it like Bobby visited me?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Or Zamin or whatever the
It happens
their names
that
would be.
often that they have to name it something.
Yeah, exactly. But it's named something generic.
Yeah, very generic.
Like, I got an Uber.
Yeah.
Like, nobody says, yeah, Muhammad came and picked me up. And they say, no, I called an Uber.
You remember the days of, hey, I called a cab?
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Call a cab or hail a cab.
Hail a cab?
Well, if you're in New Jersey and New York, you're probably still getting that done.
No, I think everywhere's an Uber now. Maybe older people.
I think there's still taxis.
Oh, no, there is regular taxis,
Yeah,
but,
heck yeah.
something tells me they say, oh, when we get there, we'll just hop in an Uber.
Maybe. But yeah, like you said, older people.
Yeah.
You know, same people that are experiencing this shit.
You see, the symptoms are the same, but the visions are colored by some universal conception of what a vengeful spirit should look like, these night hags. And today, those traditional conceptions are replaced with popular interpretations of what aliens should look like, themselves remarkably consistent across reports. It could be the case that sometimes we are haunted by ghosts or visited by demons or even abducted by aliens in the middle of the night. But the more likely explanation, and the more interesting explanation, at least to me, is that common cultural threads have weaved together a group hallucination based on similar brain chemistry. And knowing that, we can take power back from the supernatural.
You tell him, Kyle.
When I first learned about sleep paralysis and why it happens, the demons stop bothering.
Yeah, because you're a superhero of demons now.
Why?
Because you know better.
Because science.
Because you know better. Because of science, you know better.
And because you know better. Exactly. And that's what, getting back to the memories. So if you have that one night and you wake up the next day and that's your memory of your previous night, and you're going to go on believing that.
Yeah.
And you're going to compound that. Your brain is going to fill in the blanks.
Yep.
So basically what he's saying is science, biology mixed with shit you've already known about. If you know about witch writing, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, I was rolled by a witch last night.
Yeah, exactly.
I went witch writing last night.
Witch writing.
Yeah, exactly. If you're in another culture and they call it something else, or they even have a demon, if there was no such thing as a demon, then everybody would be blaming on aliens.
Exactly.
Or I got visited by giraffes, talking giraffes.
Yeah.
Whatever the fantasy
it would have been.
is.
Yeah, it would have been something.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever your culture is going to fill in the blanks. So, but that said, is that memory any different than a memory of going to a concert, hanging out with your homies?
No.
And you didn't capture it?
Unless they stay more vivid.
Like,
because they're more frightening. Why would frightening be over having fun?
Like, you take couples, even they will clash in how they remember a conversation or a moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that can be within minutes of having said conversation or moment. So, you know, with all that said, is going into a future where everything is captured and recorded, is that the best of things? Has that helped the law? Crime? Has that helped out? You know, imagine if everybody had their own reality show in their house being recorded. How would that affect the voices?
Yeah.
You know? So, you know, how would that affect the breakups? Like, hey, now people's shit is on the table. No, we got to sit back and remember and watch it.
Yeah.
And even when people watch it, if you remember it differently, you still have a different reaction to what you're watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
the guilty people that get caught in things, I mean, it's just, it can go anywhere.
So it's interesting, man.
That is.
It's super interesting.
Oh, great segment. Because of science.
Yeah, because of science. So
take that, demons and aliens. Glycine and GABA.
So we are going to take a break here. I think it's
You
time.
want some wine?
Yeah, it's time for a fill up.
Yeah.
So let's just take a little quick 5-minute, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
See you soon.
Peace.
Like I'm talking like late 70s, early 80s.
In the place to be. In the place to be.
It's like, hello, 1981 call. They want their beat back.
TMC is the place to be. What? I get funky on the mic. What? Oh man. Alrighty. Yeah, it is a little 80s
80s hip hop.
80s hip hop or like 90s West Coast vibe, like, but early 90s. Like I can see like DJ Quick
Yeah,
flexing on
exactly.
something like this. You know what
Yep.
I mean?
I'm glad you saw what I was throwing out there.
Yeah, I feel your vibe. you know your beats.
I think so.
You know your beats.
I think I'm pretty good with those.
Beats by JMC.
Yep, coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon.
Keep checking out Hidden Closet.
I had to get a refill during the break.
You got your wine?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of the ones we got from wines.com?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice little red,
Yep, we put that. Yeah. I think that wines.com is pretty cool. They got some good selections on there. And we are lucky enough to now be able to offer some coupon codes to some of our interested parties out there in our Hidden Closet. Yep, absolutely. I think we've never been the bougie type where we join a wine club and we pay like hundreds of dollars for these wines and stuff like that. Actually, these are really great wines at really good prices. Right now we're
delivered to your door,
Corona free, contactless wine delivery, and for new customers, if you use our new promo code new 2020, you'll get 20% off.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, your first order. So that's NEW2020. And check out Hidden Closet. You'll see the link on there for wine.com. We have some great sales on there, or they have some great sales on there, like 50% off.
Now you really
Some wines. Oh my gosh, because I love being able to save money on things that we buy so often.
I can tell you got your notes, because normally you're like freestyling them, but this one you're like,
it's so new right now that I'm so excited about it.
Okay, all right. Well, wine.com. I'm excited about it because I like wine.
Yes, and I don't like wine, but I like getting it at a good price.
And while
I feel like I've accomplished something.
And while I don't mind going to a store, to be honest, with this lockdown, getting it delivered at the door is great. But I have gotten it delivered at the door even prior to this with other companies. But wine.com is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And, well, excuse me, they're bleeping awesome. And so go to Hidden Closet and
click on there and you'll get some great deals.
Wine.com.
Drink up. Drink responsibly.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Well, right now you have no choice but to drink responsibly because you're not supposed to go anywhere. So just drink.
Yeah, do what you do. I mean, I don't know what to tell people. You know what I mean? I kind of like
have a glass of wine, sit back, listen to some good music, chill.
Listen to some good music, talk about some cool things.
Yep. Listen to TMC4JMC show, catch up on the newest.
Yeah.
Newest in what's poppin' and who's poppin'.
Who's poppin', non-stopping.
That's right.
Oh man, this thing is tripping now.
I can't wait until this whole coronavirus thing is over because I'm so ready to get back out there and see some more shows and record some more performances, see some new artists that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, same here.
I hope there's people working on new music, that we can see performances later on. That'd be something really cool to look forward to.
I mean, yeah, and just, I'm looking forward to seeing, get back out there with the youngin', although he's been freaking working.
He has been working.
Stuff, so,
yeah.
I hope he's, corona free, keeping his Lysol all around, spraying it on his money.
Yep. Because it lasts on your money for like 24 hours.
While you counting numbers, homie?
Yeah.
Keep your Lysol on.
Yep.
Spray your numbers.
Wear your gloves.
But either way, mad congrats to him and mad congrats to the whole crew.
The youngin'.
The youngin'.
Stop.
59 be the gang. Nah, that's my dude, yo. But who I've been, I ain't gonna say I've been following, but yeah, we've been following her.
Absolutely, we have
TMC4JMC for a while now, but I kind of like went back and was checking out all her stuff.
Yeah,
and I'll be honest, this artist blows my mind. Her name is Rennie
Rucci.
RENNI
RUCCI.
For starters, she's like the new Cardi B for me. Like, and what I mean by that is like she just blows my mind. Like,
yeah,
like I don't know, is she human? Like I'm assuming she's human, bro. Like, like she's built like an avatar.
Yeah, she is built like an avatar.
Like whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've played Second Life, bro. Like, I know how avatars.
They have attachments for things that she's got.
Exactly, the things that she has, and whatever, you know. I wish her tons of luck. She has songs with Lil Yachty. This song she has is actually I think a feature as well. But and then she has a song "Fuck 'Em Up, Sis." She got millions of streams on YouTube.
Yeah.
So look.
She's blue check verified.
Yeah, this woman does not need anything from us. No shout outs from us at all. She is real deal.
Yep.
And you probably already know about her or heard about her. But if you haven't, I would definitely check her out. Do you happen to have her Instagram?
Her Instagram is at Renny Rucci, RENNIRUCCI_.
Oh,
yep, and like I said, she is blue check verified. Check her out. I mean, she's got awesome pictures on there. You just can't take your eyes off of her. And then when you hear her, you can't believe that's her. Oh, this is it?
Well, this is one of her songs, but
yeah,
she's fine as hell, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
It's like a video.
She get that ass from my mama. She get that clap from my mama. I hope that she know that I want. She get with me, she a goner.
Like, that's her right there. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh my God. Like, look. Hold on, I don't want to stop on it.
Cut to the movies.
Sorry, homie, but it's not really about you right now. Like, come on, man. I know I said that before, but I just need a second.
I know.
She's been in the game for a minute.
This is a great video.
Yeah, it is.
She get that clap from my mama. I hope that she know that I want.
I mean, his verse is pretty dope.
Yeah.
But, like, look
I know.
at her, man.
I know. It's almost crazy that
Like,
that's a real person.
Exactly. Like, man, like, yo, I mean, based on her lyrics, bro, like, I just wouldn't stand a chance. Like, I wouldn't. I wouldn't stand a chance with her. And that's no cap to her. That's no diss to me. Sure as hell no diss to me. But I just wouldn't, because like she's so stacked, man. I had to fucking reduce this video in order for my computer to run it, bro. Like even my computer didn't want to pixelize. It was like, yo, there's too many pixels going on over here. You need to get me a new processor or a new fan or something.
That's great.
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. And at that point, I was like, man, this lady is something different. I'm doing a dance.
Told him I need that new Louis.
I'm doing a dance.
I knock him out like a roofie. Put this pussy on his head like a koofy. Hop in my shit and he love how I do it. He get them bells and he know how I move it. Crazy top, yeah, he love when I lose it. If you want the baddest, then you gotta choose. He love me cause I'm bad, bougie, and ghetto. Leave me a nigga that work with his elbow. Play with the pussy like Tickle Me Elmo. His old bitches watching, tell them hoes hello. Now let me show you how a real bitch do it. I got game, I'm true to it. Dior frames, you can see right through it. Nigga brought me a bag, I blew right through it.
She's definitely talented. She can spit.
Super talented. She can spit. And not only that, like, if you follow her on Instagram, she's funny as hell. Like,
yeah.
Like, I would follow her on Instagram. I follow her on TikTok or whatever. I don't really know where the TikTok is. She posts a lot of that stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I guess if you hit her up on Instagram, you got her everywhere.
Yeah.
But whatever the case may be, man, like, where's she from?
She was born in South Carolina.
Oh,
and
okay. Carolina chick.
Yeah, and I think she's in the Charlotte area now.
Carolina chick. Okay. All right. Carolina chick. Once again, representing Carolina, man.
Yeah.
But, nah, yo. I mean, is there any way that I can, influence somebody or something to get her and Cardi B on the same track? Like,
that would be
like twerk remix or something.
I would love to witness that.
I don't know if she's interested in anything, but I'm just a poor boy asking.
Is it within the realm of possibilities?
Yeah, I'm just a poor boy asking for a little bit of Rennie Rucci and Cardi B. You know, anything you could do, just give it to me. I swear I'll be thankful. But yeah. That said, I mean,
That's
look, man.
totally dope.
Enough with it.
Come here. Oh yeah, I like a persona. I like that. She get that ass from my mama. She get that clap from my mama. I hope that she know that I want her. She get with me, she a goner.
So yeah, the link for that video will actually be in the description.
Cool.
It's a dope song.
Yeah.
And yeah, check it out. But the next one is the one that sometimes you can hear it on. We play it on T4J radio. It's called "Fuck 'Em Up, Sis."
Yep.
It's actually her song on Spotify. Has well over 1 million views, streams on YouTube. Well over 1 million, and you know it's pretty dope. I would definitely check that out. Definitely listen to T4J radio.
Yes.
You know, I like this song because
Guess who with me? I'm back, bitch.
she has this one line where
Money bag Rennie, that bitch. Y'all hoes
hold on, let's let it play for a little bit.
Really, y'all hoes tryna lie on me. Tupac, bitch, all lies on me. Lurking my page, tryna spy on me. Do me one favor, die on me. Face feet, blonde hair with the ass.
What?
First class touchdown to the bag. Rich bitch, yeah, I came from the rags. Take K, do the race to the cash.
She was like, do me one favor, die on me.
Yeah.
That's insulting as fuck.
Oh, she was so real with that. She meant it.
Do me one favor, die on me.
You say that's the type of shit you say when you mean it.
Pardon me, but could you die on me?
Can you
right
just
now?
please excuse yourself and die on me?
Could you please just die real quick? How would you like for me to die? Anyway,
Just make it quick.
The quickest way, please. Perhaps just instantaneously would be preferred.
Yeah.
Like
Quickly, please.
like you know, do you want me to die tonight? You want me to die tomorrow morning? No,
Should be a slow death.
no, right now. Right now. You know. Go
Oh.
ahead. Yeah. Just show me what you made of. But man, she fine as hell though.
Be bouncing on the dick like Tigger. Head game make a nigga get shivers. Good pussy is the best out the litter. If he lick this shit, it's gon' purr when he hit her. Fuck 'em up, sis. Fuck 'em up, sis.
Okay.
Fuck 'em up, sis. Fuck 'em up, sis. Put it all in his face.
Put it all in his face.
Ass fat, slim waist. Fuck 'em up, sis. Make him play like he weighs. Fuck 'em up, sis. This a boss bitch play. Fuck 'em up, sis. Let me teach you how to get to the bag. Number one, never spend your own cash. Number two, never judge by the swag. 9 times out of 10, a rich nigga won't brag. You can tell what he got by his keys. If it don't push start, tell the broke nigga please.
I'm getting my baby that Tesla. Cause it's gonna make you do things that I'm seeing in this video. I'm getting that Tesla for my baby.
Oh my gosh.
If I get you that Tesla, baby, you're gonna do things that we see in this video.
You're so stupid.
You gotta do some Rennie Rucci things.
Yes.
Tesla
Just get me the Tesla first.
Tesla here. Oh no. I'll hold my end of the bargain. Okay. If I don't get it, then I don't deserve the things that Rennie Rucci does in this video.
So noble of you.
Yes. But if I do, then yeah, it's all mine.
Cool.
All mine to enjoy.
All right.
Let's go.
Cause the grip YSL on my hip, and I ain't talking about tags when I say I got drip. Pussy so wet, don't drown in it. Nigga can't last 5 minutes. Size don't matter, don't need inches. If your bank account long like 9 digits. I know my body incredible. Dick from that cornbread and vegetables.
That's the part.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. So with that, yeah, I'm gonna just say, hey, eat your cornbread and vegetables if you want your body to be incredible.
Yes.
Her body is incredible, and I wonder if they're organic.
I hope so.
Vegetables, I'm talking about. Like,
okay.
I don't care how or why her body's the way it is. It is beautiful, and you know, whatever.
It's from that cornbread and vegetables.
It's from that cornbread and vegetables. So that's what we need to find.
That
cornbread and vegetables. You know, see if we can find that in our local store.
And if we do find it, we'll see if we can get some promo codes for it.
Yeah, exactly. So you can go to Hidden Closet and get that cornbread and vegetables.
Coming soon.
Coming soon to TMC4JMC.com. So with that, we're going to, fade out to Rennie Rucci, fuck him up, sis. It was great. This was 106.
Yes.
And
more than halfway through, we're over the hump day.
It was a great thing. We had a good time, man.
We did.
So, peace out, folks.
Bye.
Schedule for the right price, I might get a little flexible.
Fuck 'em up, sis.
Fuck 'em up, sis. Fuck 'em up, sis. Fuck 'em up, sis. Put it
I
all
know
in
my
his
baby
face.
Club. Can't better got the balls.
Make him pay like you weigh. Fuck 'em up, sis. This a boss bitch play. Fuck 'em up, sis. Put it all in his face. Ass fat, slim waist. Fuck 'em up, sis. Make him pay like you weigh. Fuck 'em up, sis. This a boss bitch play. Fuck 'em up, sis.
Right. We're coming back from the break with Candy like a butt.
That's so.
Thanks for watching. And to see more T4J content, please visit TMC4JMC.com. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff because we appreciate your support. All right? Peace. Cool.